Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Jewel Tolentino here. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to share with you guys some Christmas gift ideas for entrepreneurs. So I thought I'd share with you a list of Christmas gift ideas for entrepreneurs, as I am an entrepreneur and these are some of my favorite things. So before I start, everything that is mentioned in this video will be down in the description below. So first thing is a webcam. So because of the 2020 craziness of the year, everyone now uses Zoom. Zoom for meetings or Skype, but everyone's now doing these virtual meetings, virtual hangouts. And so the first gift idea is a webcam. Now, usually webcams that come on the laptop aren't that great and you'll need to get an external one. The one that I'm recording on and the one that we've been using for 5+ years is the Logitech C930E webcam. So like I said, this is the Logitech C930E. You can also get the Logitech C920E, which is the version below. I do highly recommend Logitech. They have a great lens. It's HD. People are always asking us what webcam we're using, and we've literally been using this one for so many years. The second item would be the microphone to go along with the webcam, because in the Zoom meetings, yes, you need good video, but you also need good audio. And again, the microphones on the laptops aren't usually that great, so you need an external microphone. And this one right here, the one that I'm using, is called the Fifine, and we've also been using this for 3 years. It works great, it's very inexpensive, you don't need an expensive microphone. Both of these things that I mentioned are USB plug-in, so they easily plug into your laptop. And gift idea number 3 also coincides with number 1 and number 2, and that is a ring light. So that's the lighting that you see right now. A lot of the times people will get a webcam and then they'll wonder why the picture quality isn't very good. It's because if you don't have good lighting to go along with your webcam, the picture quality on your webcam won't look good if it's all dim and you don't have good lighting. So I use this ring light right here that's on the screen, and it's actually sitting on the desk. It's not too big. The ring lights come in a variety of different sizes. They can even be bigger than this one that we have, or even smaller. I chose sort of a medium range one that's small enough to fit on a desk, but then also if I want to take it off the desk and use it with a different kind of camera, if I'm standing up or something, I can also use it there too. And this ring light has been great. We've been using it for about 2 years now. All right, gift idea number 4 is a subscription to Audible. So Audible is audiobooks. It's owned by Amazon. And for me, I use Audible all the time. I do read books, but not as much. I much prefer hearing the author read the book. I retain information better that way, and I usually listen to audiobooks when I'm walking, working out, cooking. And nowadays, whenever an author releases a physical book, 9 times out of 10, they're also releasing an Audible version of that book, and it's usually them that's reading it. I prefer the author of the book reading the book. And it's cool because it's a subscription, so depending on what kind of subscription you get, I have the subscription where you get 1 credit per month, and that allows me to get 1 audiobook per month. And let's say, you know, I'm still reading the same book, and then the month passes and then I didn't end up using that credit. That's okay, because the credits carry over. I've had some credits carry over where, you know, I got 2 or 3 credits in the bank, and then all of a sudden some books come out, or I end up going through an audiobook really fast, and then I get a bunch of books all at once. And the cool thing is, after you get that book, it goes into your digital library, and so, you know, even after you've listened to it once, you can go back, you know, a year from now and then listen to it again. I've listened to an audiobook once and then, you know, a couple months went by, and then I wanted to refresh my memory on it, and then I just listened to it again. So it's like basically having a digital library. All right, so the fifth gift idea, this one's a different one, but it's really cool. It's a portable hotspot device. And this one you mainly use when you travel. Obviously, there's not a ton of traveling happening, but when it does open up back up, this device is really cool. So it's from a company called Tep Wireless, and their device is called the Teppy, and it's basically a portable Wi-Fi hotspot. So when you have that device and you turn it on, you then take your phone and you connect to that device. It gives you, like, you know, the username and the password to connect, and then you have your own personal hotspot. And so I've personally used this in Israel, China, Germany, the UK, the Netherlands, United States, and sometimes I've used it locally here in Vancouver when I'm in an area that I know that my cell phone doesn't have good connection. I'll turn on the little Teppy device and then connect to that instead. So the reason why you'd want a device like this is because when I travel, my cell phone carrier, if I were to use my data from my cell phone carrier, it would be way more expensive to use them than to use the Tep Wireless. Another cool thing is that I believe you can connect 4 or 5 devices to the Tep Wireless. So last year when I was traveling with my business partner, my best friend, and my sister, we all just connected to the Tep Wireless device and we all had internet. It's way cheaper to use that than to actually use your phone carrier. Number 6 are these wireless headphones. So it's by a company called MPOW, and they have a whole variety of different kinds of headphones. They have like a more sports one. They have this one right here that I'm showing you. They have gaming headsets. And for the price that you get it at, it is really good quality. I use these headphones when I'm casually listening to music or when I'm editing videos. So the cool thing about these headphones is that they are both wireless and plug-in. So these headphones are great, they feel great, the cushioning around the ear, they are over-the-ear headphones, so it does cover the entire ear. I find that the ones that are smaller, like the more circular ones, they squish up against your ear, and then, like, I don't know, after a half an hour to an hour, my ears hurt, so I like the over-the-ear headphones. Number 7 is the Click and Grow Garden. So they have 2 versions. They have the Click and Grow Smart Garden 9, which is this one pictured here. This is the one that we have. And they have a smaller version, which is the Click and Grow Smart Garden 3. I had a lot of fun with this, and it was really cool to grow your own plants. So initially I ended up growing basil, tomato, and lettuce. That's what it comes with at first when you get the bigger version, the Smart Garden 9. And it was so fascinating to plant the pods. It was really easy, and that's why I recommend this for entrepreneurs, because it's its own system. It does its own thing. So you do need to set it up, and it is very easy to set up. But once you do have it all ready to go, you basically plug it in to start the timer, which is the light timer, and then you fill it up with the water, and it has this water tank down at the bottom base, and when you fill it up to a certain point, it can go up to 4 weeks without any water before you have to refill it. So that's the reason why I got it, is because I did want to start growing some stuff, but I didn't really want the maintenance of having to water it every day or having to tend to it. And so that's why we got the Smart Garden 9. I did a ton of research on different kinds of smart gardens, and this one, I liked the design specifically of this one. I did a little mini episode series on this, about a 6-episode series from setting it up to weeks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of it growing till the first harvesting of the basil and the lettuce, and I had way more fun than I thought I would with this thing. Gift idea number 8. Alright, so this one also is a little bit of a weird one, but this is how it happened. So entrepreneurs, we're usually looking at the computer all day long, and after a while, you can get headaches and your head hurts and, you know, from looking at the screen all day. And I remember saying that to a friend, you know, like, oh, I got a headache from the computer. I was looking at it all day. And then she said, oh, have you tried this Peppermint Halo stick? And I had no idea what she meant by that. But basically, there's this company called Saje, and they have this thing called a Peppermint Halo. It's one of their most popular products, and it's basically peppermint oil. Peppermint oil mixed with some other things, and it's like a roll-on. So you have this like a small little tube, and it's a roll-on, and you just roll it on the temples of your head, and you can put it on your forehead as well. And then you can put it also on the back of your neck. And I have to say, for someone who often gets headaches, it really does work. It's such a relief when I have these headaches. I'll go straight to the Peppermint Halo and I'll put it on. And I love it so much that I've literally been sharing it with everyone around me. Whenever someone shows any sign of a headache, I just pull it out and put it on the temples of their head. Many of my friends and family already now get the peppermint sage oil. So this one is from a company called Saje, and they have a whole bunch of different oils, but this one is probably the favorite of mine that I use the most. So I know it's a weird one, but entrepreneurs, we're always looking at computers and we'll likely get headaches from staring at the computer all day. Gift idea number 9. Now this one's gonna vary depending on who you're buying for and what they do in their industry. But this gift idea has to do with softwares. So it's not like, you know, a physical thing, but like a digital software. So for example, if you know they're an artist and you know that they want to use Photoshop, you can get them Photoshop from the Adobe Creative Cloud. If you know that they're wanting to go into editing videos or something, the editing software that we use is called Camtasia. If they're going to be doing live streaming, the software that we use is called StreamYard. And if they're wanting to be a YouTuber, there's a software called TubeBuddy. So this one's going to be a little bit variable. It really depends on, you know, what they do as an entrepreneur. And think about the softwares that they kind of use. Maybe you can get the upgraded version, or maybe you can pay for a month or two, or maybe they have a gift card. Alright, so I've given you 9 ideas, gift ideas for entrepreneurs. And the last one here is a little bit of a plug for our stuff, and it's our courses and our one-on-one YouTube coaching. So if you know anyone that wants to be a YouTuber, they've been thinking about it for a while, and they just haven't, you know, taken the plunge, we offer a one-on-one YouTube coaching program. It's 4 1-hour sessions, and we literally take you from zero to having your channel, to having your first video, to having a plan. After working with us, you will know what you need to do to continue on with your YouTube journey. So if you know anyone that's wanting to step it up by having their own YouTube channel, you can get them our YouTube coaching program. You can check out the page here. We've got testimonials, all the details of what it entails. And if you want to get it for them, you can make the purchase on that page. All right, so those are 10 Christmas gift ideas for entrepreneurs. These are all things that I have tested and used and would happily recommend. So I hope you guys enjoyed the list. And if you have any other cool things that I missed, drop them down in the comments section below. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.